father had taken for his new wife
The festival!
a woman with two daughters of her own.
Look at your nails, look at your dress. People will laugh, nevertheless. I still want to go to the festival and dance for the praise. Ha, 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 ha.
All three were beautiful of face, but vile and black of heart. Jack, on the other hand, had no father. And as for his mother,
I wish,
well, she was not quite useful.
I wish my house were not full. I wish my house was not messy. I wish the cow was full of milk. I wish the walls were full of gold. I wish I could sing. You foolish child, what in heaven's name are you doing with a cow inside the house?
A warm environment might be just what Milky White needs to produce his milk.
It's a she! How many times must I tell you? Only she can give milk. Why couldn't a little girl? I wish it's not for me nor my granny in the woods. A loaf of bread, please, to bring my poor old hungry granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please.
Cinderella's stepmother had a surprise for her.
I have emptied a pot of lentils in the ash tree. If you'll pick them out again in 2 hours' time, then you shall go to the Opera House. And perhaps a sticky or in the leaves, in the fields, in the castles and halls, and a few of those constant birds. Down the trees and the leaves and the fields of castles and halls.
So sweet. Well, we know he's the best cow.
She's been driving weird. We've no food, nor money, no circumstance, but she still can command the price.
But Milky White is my best friend in the whole world.
Look at her. There are bugs on her toes. There are flies in her eyes. There's a lump on her rump big enough to be a hoop. But we've no time to sit and dither while the withers wither with her. And so would kick the cow for her bird. Sometimes I fear your touch. To the woods, it's time to go. I hate to leave, I have to go. Into the woods is private, so I must begin my journey. Straight to the woods and through the trees to where I am expected there. Into the woods together I come. You're certain of your way. The way is clear. The way
witch from next door.
We have no friend.
Of course you have no friend.
Well, it's what you wish.
It's not what I wish. It's what you wish. Nothing cooking in there now, is there?
The old enchantress told the couple that she had placed a spell on their house. What spell?
In the past, when you were no more than a babe, your father brought his young wife and you to this cottage. They were a handsome couple, but not handsome neighbors. You see, your mother was with child, and she had developed an unusual appetite. She took one look at my beautiful garden and told your father that what she wanted more than anything in the world was greens, and nothing but greens. Parsley, peppers, cabbages, celery, asparagus, and other fucking little where the lettuce makes it all right. But it wasn't quite, because I caught him in the autumn in my garden one night. He was robbing me, raping me, ruining my rutabaga, raiding my arugula, and ripping up my brandy, my champagne, my favorite. I should have laid a spell on him right there. Could have turned him into stone, or a dog, or a chair, or a But I let another red-eyed fox to spare in return, however I spare is fair. You can let me have the baby that your life will bear, and we'll call it square.
I had a brother.
No, but you had a sister.
But the witch refused to tell the baker any more of his sister. Not even that her name was Rapunzel. She went on.
I thought I had been more than reasonable, that we might all live happily ever after. But how would I to know what your father had hidden in his pocket? You see, when I had inherited that garden, my mother had warned me that I were to be punished if I were ever to lose any of the beans. The special beans. I let him go. I didn't know he stole my beans. I was watching him crawl back over the walls and bang, crash, the lightning flash. Oh, well, that's another story. Never mind. Anyway, that's a big thing. I make my way. Oh, take away the baby. Next screams, then screams, but I did. And I hate her where she'll never be reached. Your father cried, your mother died, and breakfast your bed, dried me the one that plugged out your garden, still not mollified. And I laid a little spell on them. You too, son. That your family tree would always be a barren one. So there's no more fuss, and there's no more beans in my garden. Right, you should see my nectarines. But I'm telling you to say my toast kings and sweet. So never, never, ever mess around with my greens. Especially the beans. Go, son, take Milky White to market and fetch the best price you can for her. Take no less than £5. Are you listening to me?
Yes.
Now, how much are you to ask?
No more than
Less than 5. Jack, 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 they all Jack. Getting older. He says all the time what chimney stack, starting to crack. The mice are getting older, the floor's on slack. Your mother's getting older, your father's not back, and you can't just be dreaming pretty dreams. The wish on me, the day will never keep away. Now we have to see if I don't get out. The woods go out, you must begin your journey. Straight to the woods and don't delay. We have to take the mark. The woods to start again.
The woods to step friend.
Someday, son, no one will read us a pen.
a piggy.
Meanwhile, the witch, for purposes of her own, explained how the couple might lift the spell.
You wish to have the curse reversed, I'll need a certain potion first. Go to the wood and bring me back 1, the cow as white as milk, 2, the cape as red as blood, 3, the hair as yellow as corn, Go to the fun. Now may I go to the festival? The festival? Charlie goes down, Charlie goes slow, little are wanting, Charlie would go, we made it the full the festival, the fun time.
My carriage is waiting.
He must be gone. I wish.
Look what I found in my father's hunting tent.
16.
I wonder if they're the...
The witches thing. We'll take them with us.
No, they're not coming.
I know you're fearful of the woods at night.
The spell is on my house. Only I can lift the spell. The spell is on my house. No, you're not coming. That's final.
That wasn't like you threw it?
You mean you don't remember? The cow was white as milk, the cake is red as blood, the hair is yellow as tar, the silver's pure as gold.
The cow is white as milk. The cake is red as blood. The hair is yellow as gold. And the everything is always stood up to meet the old temptress demands. As for Cinderella,
I still wish to go to the festival.
the cow is white as milk.
But how am I ever to get to the festival? I know what is it on the street, the street, the street, the street. That's how we're going to the street.
To the woods I have to go. It may be all in vain, I know. To the woods, but even though I have to take the trail.
The woods are not straight, I know it well, I do it well.
The woods to live the small.
The woods to visit mother. The woods to
Make the potion.
go to the festival. Without regret, the choice is made.
To the woods I not forget why I'm all in bed. To the woods to get my wish, I don't care how to find a job. To make the potion. Cinderella had planted a branch at the grave of her mother, and she visited it so often and wept so much that her tears watered it until it had become a handsome tree.
I've been good and I've been kind, Mother, doing only what I learned from you. Why then am I left behind, Mother? Is there something more that I should do? What is wrong with me, Mother? Something must be wrong. I wish. What, child? Specify. Opportunity is not alike to visitor, and good fortune like that can befall when least expected. I wish.
White. Not to my liking.
Hello, Jack.
How'd you know my name?
When first time here, I seem mysterious. But when explained, I'm nothing serious.
Say that again.
On your way to market? Might have been there long ago. Taking your time, Jack.
No, sir.
Is that the truth?
Well, you see, sir, now I'm resting.
How much are you asking for this apple?
No less than £5.
Oh, Jack. Why such a sum?
Well, my mother told me...
Your mother? A boy your age? Why, you'd be lucky to exchange her for a sack of beans.
Well, my mother said... Come, Milky White. There are spirits here.
Good day, young lady.
Good day, Mr. Wolf.
Whither away so hurriedly?
To my grandmother's.
And what might be in your basket?
Bread and wine. So grandmother will have something good to make her strong.
And where might your grandmother live?
A good quarter of a league further in the wood. Her house stands under 3 large oak trees.
Look at that flash, big and long. Hello, little girl. Tender and fresh, not one long. Hello, little girl. This one's especially us. Delicious. Hello, little girl, what's your rush? You're missing all the flowers, the songs and flowers. Keep your time.
Straight ahead, not delay or be misled.
But so, little girl, hark and hush. The birds are singing sweetly. Listen, the birds completely. They're traveling so fleetly. Grandmother first, then Miss Plum. What does the last double couple? Out of her bags, one rental, one bottle, one rolling white.
Follow the path that never strays.
So, little girl, any path, so many worth exploring. Just one would be so boring. And look what you're ignoring. Think of those crisp, aging gold, and something fresh on the palate. Think of them frogs and carnalities twice in one day. There's no possible way to describe what you feel when you're talking to your field.
Mother said not to stray, so I suppose a small delay brings my life fresh to day. Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, little girl. And hello.
It's hard to come to that little girl in a red cape.
Forget the little girl and get the cake.
You're frightening me.
That's the cake. Get it, get it, get it.
How am I supposed to get it?
You go up to the little thing and you take it.
I can't just go up to a little girl and take her cloak. Why don't you take it?
If I could, I would, but I can't. My Rapunzel, dancing for beautiful music. Get me what I need, get me what I need.
This is ridiculous. I'll never get that cape, nor a golden cow, or a yellow slipper. Is that yellow slipper a
called a cow?
The cow is white as milk, the case is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the silver is
What
gold.
are you doing here?
You forgot your scarf.
You have no business being alone, Kenwood. You have no idea what has come upon here. You'd be fighting for your life. Now go home immediately.
I couldn't check out.
No! The spell is on my house. Only I can lift the spell. The spell is on my house.
No.
Cow is white as milk.
Excuse me, young lad. What might you be doing with the cow in the middle of the forest? Well, I was heading toward market, but I seem to have lost my way.
What are you planning to do there?
Oh, yes. What are you planning to do then? Sell my cow, sir. No less than 5 pounds. 5 pounds? 5 pounds? How am I going to get 5 pounds?
She must be generous of milk to fetch 5 pounds.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you can't fetch that sum, then what are you to do?
I hadn't thought of that. I guess Mother and I will have no food to eat. This is the sum total.
Beans. We mustn't give up our beans. Well, if you feel we must. Beans will bring you food, son.
Beans? In exchange for my cow?
These are no ordinary beans, son. These beans carry magic.
Magic? What kind of magic?
Tell them.
Magic that defies description. Well, my mom would. You'd be lucky to exchange her for a second bean. How many beans? 6?
5. We can't part with all of them. We must leave one for ourselves. Besides, I say these beans are worth £1 each at the very least.
Good luck there, young lad.
I guess this is goodbye, old pal. You've been a perfect friend. I hate to see us part, old pal. Someday I'll buy you back. I'll see you soon again. I hope that when I do, you won't be on a plate. Take the cow and no.
Just trying to be helpful.
Magic beans? We've no reason to believe they're magic. Are they going to dispel this curse of disease?
No one would have given him more for this poor creature. At least now they'll have some food.
5 beans?
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you take it.
Oh.
Do we want a child or not? And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain or you live to regret it.
Will you please go home?
There are rights and wrongs and in between. Someone waits when fortune is turning. Like maybe there really is nothing. Who knows? Why you do what you do, that's the point. All the rest of it is chatter.
Look at her, she's crying.
Everything you do is pure in his head. If it's mad, says two little cents, does it matter?
Yeah.
No one matters is that everyone tells tiny lies. What's important really is the time. Only 3 more times and we'll have our pride. The end is nice, so we'll breathe alive. If the end is nice, it justifies the means.
I will deal with this in my own fashion. and ask her to let down her hair to me. Hello there, little one.
Hello.
Have you saved any sweets for Granny?
I ate all the sweets and half a loaf of bread.
Hi. What a wonderful cloak.
Oh, thank you. My granny made it for me.
I would love to have a cloak like this.
You look pretty foolish.
May I take a look at it?
I don't like to be without my cape. Please give it back.
But I needed it badly from...
Give it back, please.
Forget the little girl and get the cake.
I just wanted to make sure you really loved your cake. Now you go home and make sure no wolf gets in your way.
I'd rather a wolf than you any day.
If you know what you need and you go and you find it and you get it, do I want the child or not? It's a cloak, what's a cloak? It's a joke, it's a stupid little cloak. And a cloak is what you make it, so you take it. Things are only what you need them for. What's important is who needs them for. And so the baker, with newfound determination, went after the red cake.
As for the little girl, she was surprised to find her grandmother's cottage door standing open.
Oh dear, how uneasy I feel. Perhaps it's all the sweets. Good day, grandmother. Why, grandmother, you're looking awfully strange. What big ears you have. I'm going to hear you with my ears. Grandmother, what big eyes you have. I'm going to see you with my ears. But grandmother, what big hands you have. Oh, grandmother, what a big, wet, horrible, wet mouth you have.
The better to eat you with.
And scarcely had the wolf said this, and with a single bound he was devouring the little girl. Well, it was a full day of eating, I suppose. And with his appetite appeased, the wolf took to bed for a nice long nap.
My, that grandmother has a mighty snore. Pod, where's the little one? Eating, no doubt. Or eating. Grandmother, how? What's that right in the corner of your mouth? I know, I'll get the cake from within your stomach.
What a fright! How dark and dank it was inside that hole.
Girl, the devil! Take that nice, conceivable head off. Let's see the demon sliced into 1,000 pieces. Better yet, let's see animals die a painful, agonizing, and hideous death.
Granny?
Quiet, child. This evil must be destroyed. Fetch me some great stones. We'll fill his belly with them and watch him try and run away.
Well, I'll leave you to your task.
Don't you want the skins?
Oh, no. You keep them.
What kind of a hunter are you?
I'm a baker.
Mother said, straight ahead, not delay or be misled. I should have heeded her advice, but he seemed so nice. And he showed me things, many beautiful things that I hadn't thought to explore. They were off my path, so I never had dared. I had been so careful, I never had dared. And he made me feel excited, well, excited and scared. When he said, come in, with that sickening grin, how
should. Take extra care with strangers. Your flowers have their dangers, and though scary is exciting. Nice is different than good. Now I know, don't be scared. Granny's right, just be prepared. Isn't it nice to know a lot? And a little bit not. Mr. Baker, you saved our lives. Here.
Are you certain?
Yes.
Oh!
And so the baker, with the second article in hand, feeling braver and more satisfied than he ever felt, ran back into the woods. As for the lad Jack,
Only adults would exchange a cow for beans.
Mother, no!
You bet me that's supper for you.
little did they know that those beans would grow into an enormous stalk that would stretch into the heavens.
Are you all right, Miss?
Oh, yes. I just need to catch my breath.
What a beautiful gown you're wearing. Were you at the King's Festival?
Yes.
Whatever are you doing in the woods at this hour?
Oh, well, it was just horrible.
All right.
Have you seen a beautiful young woman in a ball gown pass through?
I don't think so, sir.
I think I see her over there.
I've never lied to royalty before. I've never anything to royalty before.
Oh, thank you.
The brings you looking for me, I certainly wouldn't hide.
Well, what brings you here? And with the cow?
Oh, my husband's somewhere in the woods. He's undoing a spell.
Oh.
Now, the prince, what was he like?
He's a very nice prince. And it's a very nice ball. And when I enter, they trumpet.
No, the prince.
Oh, prince.
Yes, the prince.
Well, he's tall.
Is that all? Did you dance to teach Charlie? They say he's charming.
And nothing but then. And it made a nice change.
No, the prince.
Oh, the prince.
Yes, the prince.
Has charm for a prince, I guess.
Yes?
I don't need a wide range, and it's all very strange.
Are you to return to the festival tomorrow eve?
Oh, perhaps.
Perhaps. Only we pursued me as bread. Only pursued me as tomorrow's bread. What I would give to you in your shoes.
Oh, William, look over there. An enormous vine growing next to that little cottage. And it looks like a giant beanstalk growing into the sky.
You're in gold!
Oh, I must get home.
Wait, I need your shoes! Come back here!
What can I call?
Do not untie yourself.
Sometimes I think you must wish for. I have to be touched.
The harder to get, the better to have. Agreed? Agreed.
Never remove a ball or pink.
Or open your mouth.
What did I go on?
How did you get?
What did I go on?
What did I go?
What did I go? Into the woods. Into the woods. Into the woods. Out of the woods. You hokey boy. There are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible giants in the sky. You wait high, you look below at the world you've left, the things you know that are more than a glance is enough to show you just how smart you are. You wait high, you want to call in a world like none, but you then know the sky you let the earth is stone, you're free to do whatever pleases you, exploring things you never dare, 'cause you don't care until we never be told there's a giant at the door. Because there's a lady giant sweeping home, and she gives you food and she gives you rest, and she draws you close to the giant breast, and you know things now that you never knew before. Not to the sky. Only just when you made a friend and all, you know she's big, but you don't feel small, so bigger than her. On the heart just swallow you for lunch. And your heart is set, your stomach's stone, and you're really scared being all alone. And it's then that you long for the things you've known, and the world you've left, it'll leave you all the fun. It's done, you steer as you can. You swim, slowly into the road. The house of your mother at the door. The house of the world you never thought to explore. And you think of all of the things you see, and you wish that you could live in between. And you're back again, only different than before. After the sky, there are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky. I had 5 gold pieces. 5 gold pieces? I had more, but my mother made me surrender them. She gave me these 5 to do as I pleased. Oh my! Where's Milky White? She's back home with my wife. Come, let's go find her. No, wait. I don't know that I wish to sell them. But you said that I might buy her back. Yes, but I don't know that 5 gold pieces. Are you saying that you wish more money? Well, more money is a... Keep these. I will go fetch more. 5 gold pieces. With this money, I could buy baking supplies for a whole year. I could buy a fat screw and a new chimney. But could you buy yourself a child? Who are you? When first I appear, I seem delirious. But when explained, I'm nothing serious. Would you buy yourself a child? I don't understand. How badly do you wish yourself a child? 5 gold pieces? 10, 20? I hadn't thought to put a price on it. Exactly. You've not thought about many things, have you, son? Wait a minute. Give me back that money. It's not yours. No, it's a Jack's. The money's not what's important. What's important is that you wish beyond it. Wait. There. What are you doing here now?
I used the right tape.
Yes, I forgave. Only 2 items left to locate.
3.
2. I've the cake, and I've the cow.
Keep the cake.
What have you done with the cow?
She ran away. I never reached home. I've been looking for her all night.
I should have known better than to entrusted her to you.
She might just as easily have run from you.
But she did it.
But she might have.
did it.
Who cares? The cow is gone. Get it back. Get it back.
Yes, I was just going to do that. Here, I can do this.
Don't give me that fool. I don't want to touch that. Have you
don't like that woman.
I'm sorry I lost the cow.
I shouldn't have yelled. Now, go back to the village. I will make things right. And then we can just go on about our lives. No more hunting about the woods for strange objects. No more witches. Or dimwitted little boys or hungry little girls. Go.
There you are, good brother. Father and I have wondered where you'd gone.
I've been looking all night for her. The beautiful one I danced the evening with.
Well now, where did she go?
Disappeared like the fine, morning mist.
She was lovely?
Lovely.
I'm not certain of that, I must confess. I too have found a lovely maiden. She lives here in the woods.
The woods.
Yes, atop a tall tower that has no door or stairs.
And how do you manage a visit?
I stand beneath her tower and I say, Rapunzel! Rapunzel, let down your hair to me, and she lowers the longest, most beautiful head of hair, yellow as corn, which I climbed to her.
Why, Rapunzel! Rapunzel! What kind of a name is that? You jest! I've never heard of such a thing.
I speak the truth. She is as true as your maiden. A maiden running from a prince. None would run from us.
Yes, one has. Did I abuse her or show her disdain? Why did she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? And be a power of speed when the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach.
High in a tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her head. Lively coming, briefly humming, her life on head. Agony, far more painful than yours. When you know she would go with you, if there only were no wars. Agony, oh, the torture they teach. What's that shrieking, or how so fatiguing as
What's out of reach? Am I not sensitive, clever, well-mannered, considerate, passionate, charming, as kind as I'm handsome, hands, but wrong you are
everything maidens could wish for?
then why no?
Do I know?
The girl must be mad.
You know nothing of madness till you're climbing her hair and you see her up there as you're nearing her, all the while nearing her
Agony, misery, although it's different for each. Always 10 steps behind,
always 10 feet below,
and she's just out of reach. Agony, that can cut like a knife.
I must have the two.
Two princes, each more handsome than the other. No, there.
Excuse me, young woman. Have you by any chance encountered a young boy with raven hair and a sunny, though occasionally vague disposition answering to the name of Jack?
Not one person to a white cat.
Yes, he's the one. Have you seen him?
No, have you seen the cow?
No, and I don't care to ever again. Children can be very queer about their animals. You be careful with your children.
I have no children.
That's so
seen your son today.
Oh, I hope he didn't go up that beanstalk again. Quick while you're ahead, I say. Jack! Jack!
You're a coward.
What are you doing?
I'm here to make amends.
I want you to stand this, old man.
I'm here to see their wish be granted.
You've caused enough trouble. Keep out of my path. Yes. It's these slippers. They're not suited for these surroundings. Actually, they're not much suited for dancing either.
I see these slippers are as pure as gold.
Oh, yes. They are everything you could wish for in beauty.
What would you give for just one?
One is not likely to do you much good.
Was the ball just as wonderful as last evening?
Oh, it's still a nice ball. And they have far too much food.
For the prince.
Oh, Prince! If he knew who I really was.
Oh, no.
I'm afraid I was rude. Now I'm being pursued. And I'm not in the mood.
He must really have taken a liking to you.
Oh, I have no experience with princes and captains and gowns nonsense.
Every girl screams.
I must run.
Must have her shoe.
Oh, no! Run back!
You have a baby.
But I need to see out here!
Where did you go?
Oh, the beautiful young maiden in the ball gown.
Yes.
She went in that direction. I was trying to hold her here for you, but
I've been touching my careful. Thank you.
Where did he go? The prince, of course.
that direction, but you'll never reach them.
We would have if that bungle, but they can't find it unless it does.
Cow?
Wait. Just let me compare this with your hair.
What are you doing here? I've had no luck.
He's the cow.
Yes, but we've only 2 of the 4.
3.
2?
3. Compare this to your corn.
Where did you get that?
Oh, I still from a maiden in the tower.
3!
And I almost had a 4th, but she got away.
We've 1 entire day left. Surely we can locate the slipper by then.
Wait. You mean you'll allow me to stay?
Well, perhaps it will take both of us to get this child.
You've changed. You're daring. You're different in the sun. More sure. More charming. You're getting up to the one. You're now the and much more of it.
wife and the owners.
Let me explain. A golden egg. I've never seen a golden egg before.
See, sir, I promised you more than 5 gold pieces I gave you.
5 gold pieces.
Now I'm taking my cow.
Whoa. Gold pieces.
Whoa, wait. I wish you sold them. But you took the 5 gold pieces.
You took 5 gold pieces?
I can take your cake.
Where are the 5 gold pieces?
I know you said you have my cow back.
I said you were a child. How could you? What? How could you leave money before a child?
No, it's mine. Milky White is dead.
exhausted baker and his wife buried the dead Milky White.
You must go back to the village and buy ourselves another cow.
And what do you propose if I used to purchase this cow?
Here, use this. Tell them it's magic.
No one with a brain larger than this is going to exchange a cow for a baby.
Then steal it.
Just 2 nights ago, you were accusing me of exercising deceit in securing a cow.
Then don't steal it and resign yourself to a childless life.
I feel it's best for you to go for the cow, as I've been a maiden here these previous days and feel I might succeed in winning one of her shoes.
Fine.
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 Simply fine. No, go away.
Haven't I left you alone long enough?
Your questions make no sense, old man.
In need of another cow? What a beautiful cake!
Stay away from my cake, or I'll slice you in 1,000 bits.
I don't want it. I was just admiring it.
Oh. My granny made it for me. The wolf that attacked us. I got to skin the animal. And best of all, she gave me this beautiful knife for protection.
Oh, yeah? Well, look what I have. A hen lays golden eggs.
I don't believe that egg came from that hen. Where did you get the egg?
I stole this from the kingdom of the giant, up there. And if you think this is something, you should see the beautiful harp the giant has. It plays the most beautiful tunes that you're even having to touch it.
Of course it does. Why don't you go up to your kingdom right now and bring it back and show me?
I could.
You could not.
I could.
You could not, Mr. Liar.
I am not a liar. I'll get that harp. You'll see.
The witch, after having cast Rapunzel out to a remote desert, returned to take the prince by surprise. And as he leapt from the tower, the thorns into which he fell pierced his eyes and blinded him. As for Cinderella, she returned from her final visit to the festival.
He's a very smart prince. He's a prince who prepares. Knowing this time I'd run from him. He spread paint on the stairs. I was caught unaware. And I thought, well, he cares.
child.
That makes no sense.
It makes sense you're running from a friend.
Oh!
Oh, here, take my shoes. You'll run faster.
Who was that woman?
I do not know, sir.
Mine will cost you your
I've
life.
done nothing.
I'm the cow.
The slipper! We've all four!
I will take this to the prince, and tomorrow we will search the kingdom for the maiden who will fit this shoe.
That's mine. I don't care if this costs me my life.
Give her the slipper and all will come to a happy end.
What was that noise, sir? Just a bolt of lightning in this kingdom. Ha! Dare you go up and search without me? My apologies, sir. I thought that enough of what you thought. I employed a ruse and had the entire staircase smeared with pitch. And there, where she ran down, remained the maiden's slipper. Brilliant, I thought so. It did create quite a mess when the other guests left, though. And so, I have succeeded in obtaining the other slipper.
Give her the slipper and all will come to a happy end.
Who are you, old man?
When first I appeared, I seemed jealous.
Shut up! Do as he said. He's obviously a spirit of some sort, and we only need one. Yes, sir.
There's a dead giant in my backyard! I heard Jack coming down the beanstalk calling for his axe, and when he got to the bottom, he started hacking down the stalk. Suddenly, with a crash, the beanstalk fell! But there was no Jack! For all I know, he's been crushed by the ogre!
Worrying will do you no good. If he's safe, then he's safe. If he's been crushed, well, there's nothing any of us can do about it now, is there? We must be off. I need my rest before tomorrow's search is to commence.
But doesn't anybody care? A giant has fallen from the sky!
The third midnight is near. You all the objects? Yes. That cow doesn't look as white as milk to me.
Well, she is.
This cow has been covered with flour.
Well, we did have a cow as white as milk. Honestly, we did.
Then where is she? She's dead.
We thought you'd prefer a live cow.
Of course I'd prefer a live cow. Bring me the dead cow and I'll bring her back to life.
You can do that?
No! There you are! I've been worried sick!
Mother, look. The most beautiful heart.
Stolen too much! You could have been killed coming down that plant!
She's too heavy. What's happening? Milky White! Now I have two friends, a cow and a heart.
Quiet! Feed the objects to the cow. What? You heard me, feed them to the cow! Here, fill this.
I'll do it. She'll only milk for me. Squeeze, pal.
Wrong ingredient! Forget about a child!
Oh. Now you wait 1 moment. We followed your instructions. What? Now was as white as milk.
Yes!
And 2, that means was certainly as red as blood.
Yes!
And 3, the slipper.
Yes!
And 4, I prepared to hair with the deer pool.
I bought it from a maiden in the town.
You what? What were you doing there?
I happened to be passing by.
I touched that hair! Don't you understand? I cannot touch the ingredient!
Oh no! The corn! The corn! The silky hair from the corn! Pull it from the ears, feed it to the cow!
or your son here will be the last of your flesh and blood.
Son?
Yes, meet your father.
Father? I thought you died in a baking accident. I didn't want to run away from you, son.
It's working.
She's milking. I don't understand. Not now. Into the cup. Father. Father. Son. Son. All is prepared.
And so the mysterious man died, having helped end the curse on his house. For the baker, there would be no reunion with his father, and he and his wife, bewildered, returned home. The witch, who had been punished with age and ugliness that night when her being had been stolen in the lightning flash, was now returned to her former state of youth and beauty. And Milky White, after a night of severe digestion, was reunited with now healthy men. As for the prince, he began his search for the foot that fit the golden slipper. When he came to Cinderella's house, her stepmother took the slipper to Florinda's room.
My toe, darling, I know what'll be do. Have to go when you're in pride, you can sit or ride. You never see the one.
The girl obeyed, swallowing the pain, and joined the prince on his horse, riding off to become his bride.
Look at the blood within your shoe. This one is not the blood that's true. Search for the foot that fits.
The prince returned the false bride and asked the other sister to try on the shoe.
Why would it fit? Darling, be still. Cut off a bit of the heel and its will, and when you're his wife, you'll specialize. You'll never see to walk. No.
The girl obeyed and swallowed her pain. But as she was helped on the back of the horse by the prince, he noticed blood trickling from the shoe.
Have you no other daughters?
To which the woman replied,
No. Well, only a little stunted kitchen wife, which his late wife left behind, but she's much too dirty. She cannot show herself.
I insist.
and when Cinderella presented herself and tried on the blood-soaked slipper, it fit like a glove.
This is the true bride. Oh, I've always wanted a son.
And much to the dismay of his stepmother and stepsisters, he took her on his horse and rode off.
Nobody's always in your shoes. This is the proper ride for you.
you. Surely you remember. Mother, this is who I truly am. Come with me, child. We can be happy as we once were.
She will not go.
Let her speak for herself. You're the only family I know. Come with me, please. You leave me no choice.
As is often the way in these tales, in exchange for youth and beauty, the witch lost her power over others. Pigeons swooped down among them, plucked out their eyes, and blinded them.
Could be so happy.
And it came to pass, all that seemed wrong was now right, and the kingdoms were filled with joy, and the servants were certain to live a long and happy life. Ever after.
Journey over, all splendid, and it's not just for today, but tomorrow, and extended, ever after. All the curses have been ended. The reverses wiped away, all tenderness and laughter were forever after. Happy ever after. Danger, tigers, you navigated, that's what orphans were. Not in the days, so navigated, they never lost their nerve. And they reached the right conclusion. And we all must be done.
Happy
father's house. Now to my son's.
Raise your child alongside a witch.
What's he always crying when I know him?
He's crying. He's older than you were friend.
Here, he wants his mother.
I can't take care of him all the time.
I'll take care of him. But he's old.
He has lost his dignity.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine.
And the baby?
Yes, he's fine. Are you all right?
You! Have you done this to our house?
Always thinking of yourself. Look at my garden. What of your garden? Look.
Destroyed.
What has happened? Thrown to the ground, I saw nothing. What could have done such a thing?
An earthquake.
No earthquake. My garden has been trampled. Those are footprints. Who could have done such a thing? Anything that leaves a footprint that large is no.
Do you think it was a bear?
A bear? Bears are sweet. Because you ever see a bear with 30-foot feet? Dragon? Those horses usually they're linked.
And?
Imaginary. And extinct.
Giant.
Possible. Very, very possible.
Giant.
Perhaps we should tell someone. Who are you going to tell?
The royal family, of course.
The royal family. I wouldn't count on them to sniff out a rat. But the giant will all have to go to battle. A giant's the worst. A giant has a brain. Hard to outwit a giant. Giant's just like us, only bigger. Much, much bigger. So big that we are just expendable fuzz beneath its foot. Crunch. We are moving.
The baker proceeded to the castle, but not before stopping to visit Jack and his mother.
Look, Milky White, the butcher. The baker. The baker.
What can we do for you today, sir?
I'm here to investigate the destruction that was wrought upon our house today.
Jack has been home with me all day.
The baker told Jack and his mother that he feared there was a giant in the land.
I can recognize the giant's footsteps. I can come to your
You
house.
know such thing.
Couldn't any help it?
I'm sorry, but you'll get none from us. No one cares that there was a giant in my backyard. I remember you volunteering to come to my aid.
But a giant in the backyard is one thing. Across home is one another.
Look, young man, giants never strike the same house twice. I wouldn't worry.
I'm taking the news to the castle nonetheless.
When the baker reached the castle, it was the princess who greeted his news. The story unfolds.
Excuse me, madam, but this small man insists on seeing you.
Princess, I'm here to report the appearance of a giant in the land.
Where did you see a giant?
Well, I didn't exactly see
But
one.
how do you know there's a giant in the land?
Because our house was destroyed, and there are footprints.
That could have been caused by any number of things. I will show you to the door.
Wait!
A neighboring house was visited by a giant not long ago, descended from a beanstalk.
Yes, I remember.
That giant was slain. Now, come along.
No, wait, Princess, we have a child. Our child is very difficult to come by. His safety is of great importance to me.
Are we entirely through now?
I will take this news up with the prince as soon as he returns.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I'm going off to market, Jack.
Goodbye, Mother.
I want you to stay inside.
But I haven't been outside all day.
Jack, listen to me. Do you think I want your house to be a giant on the loose?
But Mother, I can slay a giant.
Please, we've had our fill of giants.
But if I can only help.
Enough! Now promise me You will not leave your surroundings.
But Mother, I'm a man now.
Oh, but you're still a little boy from mother's side. And I want you to promise. Promise!
Oh, I promise.
What happened to your house? We've had a baking accident.
A baking accident?
Well, there's no use frightening the young thing.
You can't frighten her.
Oh, well, I guess Granny will have to do without the bread and sweets. Besides, I have all that I can carry. Oh, why such a load? Oh, I will begin with Granny. See, we had an accident too. I came home to find that my house had collapsed. As if a big wind had blown it in. I couldn't find my mother anywhere. Oh no. So I salvaged what I could and now I'm off. Oh, good friend, what do you have here? What's a mother's grave? Oh, what kind of trouble? Oh no, I can't investigate. The princess is not supposed to go into the woods unescorted. Oh, good idea. I felt the size of myself and got to see what's wrong. Oh, thank you. I'll take you, Granny.
What?
I'm not going to let her go alone.
All right, I will take you, Granny.
I don't need anyone to take me. I've gone many times before.
Yes, but not with such coincidence.
That's right, we'll go and take you.
What?
Not enough to take you with the baby when old Finn might return to our house, too.
I don't care if Mother did make me promise. I'm going to find that giant.
For 14 years, then blinded my prince, and banished me to a desert where I had little to eat, and again no company, and then 4 rings! Because of the way you have treated me, I will never be happy. I was just trying to be a good mother. That's the way! There's a giant running about!
Brother, what a surprise.
Brother, how good to see you.
What brings you into the woods today?
I'm investigating news of a giant.
You investigating news of the giant? Father would not even do that. That is business for your steward, or less.
What brings you into the woods?
My Rapunzel has run off.
Run off.
She's a changed woman. She's been subject to hysterical fits of crying, moods that no soul could predict. I know not what to do.
What a pity.
And Cinderella?
She remains well.
Does she? Now, brother, do tell what you're really doing here.
High in a tower like yours was, but higher, beauteously. All round the tower, a thick is a friar, 100 feet deep. And
of glass. No, it's unbreakable. Inside no plastic, made to last. Just as unwaveable. What a mistake of agony is the way always are. She has skin white as snow. Did you learn her name? No, there's a dwarf standing guard. Agony, such that princes must be. Always in almost to anything, almost or something asleep. If it were not for the tickets, a ticket's no drink. If it tickets, the ticket's the quickest. Is pick it apart with a stick. Yes, but even what crickets might think about blood, well, it's safe. It's no secret than your thing with dwarfs. Dwarfs are very upsetting. Not forgetting the cat's unachievable, nothing's unscalable if it's conceivable, but unavailable. Agony means remote not to know what you miss. Where they lie there for years, and you cry on their feet, what unbearable bliss. Agony, that can cut like a knife. Ah, well, back to my wife. Rapunzel. I must be out. Godspeed, brother. Godspeed.
Are you certain this is the right direction?
We went down the hill. Perhaps you forgot the way. The path is straight.
Was straight. Now there is no path.
Oh, where's the stream? Where's the lily pond? Where's Granny? Oh, hell.
We'll just have to find Granny's house without the path.
But Mother warned me never to stray from the path.
The path is straight for you.
Oh, wait. That looks familiar. You see? In the distance, 3 oak trees.
Yes, I recognize you.
Like that tree.
The steward. And the royal family. What might you be doing into the woods?
The castle has been set upon by a giant.
I warned you. Why didn't you do something?
I don't make policy. I just carry it out.
I warned you, you can't count on the royal family to solve your problems.
Perhaps we should go back to the village.
I wouldn't be in such a rush if I were you. Guess which path the giant took to the castle.
Oh, no.
What do you mean?
All that's left of my garden is a sack of beans. And there's not much left of your house either.
Oh no, I heard that giants never attack the same house twice.
The giant's a woman!
That size!
Where's the lad who killed my husband?
There is no lad here.
We haven't seen him!
I want the lad who climbed the beanstalk. We'll get him for you right away. Don't move.
It was you who destroyed our house, not a great flame. It's because of you I have no mother.
And who destroyed my house? That boy after shelter. Then he stole our gold, our hid, and our heart. And then he killed my husband. I must have been for the wrongdoing. We are not responsible for him. You're wasting your breath.
She's right. You can't reason with a dumb giant.
Not all giants are dumb. Give me the boy.
We told you he's not here.
The girl is telling the truth.
I know he's there. And I'm going to wait right here until he's delivered to me.
The giant, who was nearsighted and had lost her glasses, remained convinced that she had found the lad. There was no consensus among them as to which course of action to take.
Put a spell on her. I no longer have my power. If I did, you think I'd be standing here with all of you? Now, we'll have to give her someone. Who? The steward! It's in his line of duty to sacrifice his life.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm not giving up my life for anyone.
I'm waiting!
These were not people familiar with making choices. Their best experiences in the woods had in no way prepared them to deal with the forest as free.
Excuse me. Would you like a blind girl instead? There! What's the matter there, misery?
We're not that miserable.
What are you talking about?
She doesn't want a woman. Fine, fine. And what do you suggest we do? I'm still waiting.
It is interesting to examine the moral issue in question here. The finality of stories such as these dictate. Sorry, I tell the story, not part of it.
That's right. Not one of us.
You're always on the outside. That's my rule. You must understand. There must always be someone on the outside.
You're going to be on the inside now.
You're making a big mistake.
Nonsense.
You need an objective observer to pass the story along.
Some of us don't like the way you've been telling it.
If you drag me into this mess, you'll be lost.
You'll never know how your story ends.
Wait, he's the only one that knows what's happened.
Do you think it'll be fun when you have to tell it by yourselves? Think of your baby.
Stop! He's right, let him go. Put that away, young lady.
That's better. You don't want to live in a world of chaos. There must always be an outside observer.
There's
This is not the lad!
Wait, don't drop her. Why did you throw him into her arms?
You wanted to get rid of him too.
We might have thought of something else.
If it was up to you, a decision would never be made.
Well, now that he's gone, we'll never know what happens next.
We'll manage.
Must I search your mind? You for the lad?
No, Jack is just a boy. We've had no food to eat, and he sold his beloved cow in exchange for magic beans. If anyone is to be punished, it's the man who made that exchange.
Nonsense. It was your responsibility. Now I must punish him for his wrong.
We suffered too. You think it was a picnic disposing of your husband's remains?
You're getting me angry.
But what about our anger? What about Allah, who has been blasting through our kingdom?
Be quiet.
I'll hide my son, and you'll never find him.
So upset the
You'll never find him.
I'm warning you.
And if you don't go back this instant, we'll get you for all that you've done.
Where is your son? Is that him?
No, not the boy. Rapunzel, stay here.
The boy is hiding in the steeple tower.
That's true.
Yes.
If he's not, then I'll return and find you.
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel, I'm up right there.
She's in poor condition.
Please wake up. Don't let them get Jack. We won't. As I stand here at death's door, don't let him be hurt.
I'll do the best I can.
Promise me you won't let them hurt him.
All right, I promise.
Promise.
I promise.
Jack.
No, come away from there. You killed her.
I was thinking of the greater good. That's my job.
This is the world I'm in. Wouldn't you listen? Wouldn't you stay content?
nightfall. Where are you going?
We're off to Hidden Kingdom. We can't take everybody.
Fools, there's nowhere to hide.
We must stay and fight our way out of this together.
Some people are put out to battle giants and others are not.
I don't have the Constitution. And as long as I can be of no help, I'm going to hide. I'm sure that everything will turn all right in the end.
Not always.
I hope the giant sets on them all.
You shouldn't say that. You are thinking the same thing.
This is terrible. We just helped 3 people die.
Why are you so squeamish? How many wolves have you carved up?
It's not the same.
Let's go, wolf's mother. Stop it. I suggest you find that boy and give her what she wants.
If we give her the boy, she'll kill him too.
If we don't, he'll have the kingdom.
One step at a time. Maybe if he apologizes, he'll take some end.
Yes, he can return the stolen goods.
Yes, he's a sweet boy at heart. She'll see that.
You people are so blind. Because of that boy that there's a giant in our land. And will you continue talking about this problem? I'll find the lad and I'll serve him to the giant for lunch.
Are we going to let her feed the boy to the giant?
No.
I'll hunt and find him first.
I'll go too.
Oh, stay here with the baby.
We'll fan out. It'll increase our chances of finding him.
But what if one of us gets lost?
We'll count our steps from right here. No, you stay here with the baby. I don't want you roaming the woods with children.
You would leave our child with her?
Yes, the baby's asleep. He'll be safe with the girl.
Yes, but what if the giant were to return
The
here?
giant will not harm them, I know.
But how do you know?
I know.
But what if...
But what if? But what if? Well, only a giant's foot stop your arguing. 100 paces. Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
81, 82, 83, 84. Hello, sir.
Hello?
You must be here to slay the giant.
Yes?
Have you come across the giant yet?
No.
I have.
You have?
Yes.
And why are you alone in the woods?
Well, my husband and I were, well, it's a long story.
And he would let you roam alone in the woods.
No, actually, it was my choice.
Your choice. How brave.
Right.
Anything can happen in the woods. May I kiss you? And he goes, would be crushed. Don't feel crushed.
This is ridiculous. What am I doing here? I'm in the wrong story. Wait 1 moment. You have a princess.
Well, yes, I do.
And I've obeyed her.
Of course, you're right. How foolish. Foolishness can happen in the woods once again. Let your hesitations be hushed. Any moment, big or small, is a moment. After all, sees a moment. Skies can look any moment.
But this is not right.
Right or wrong, don't matter in the woods. Only feelings let us leave the moment untouched. Life is often so unpleasant. You must know that as a peasant, let us leave the moment present. As a present, for the moment.
Jack! 81, 82, 83. Man, what's the matter? May I be of some assistance?
The tree has fallen. Mother's grave destroyed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My wishes have just been crushed.
Oh, don't say that.
It's true. You wouldn't understand.
Well, you can't stay here. There's a giant.
Certain the prince will secret that the giant is rid from our land.
There's been no sign of the prince. No doubt he's off seducing some young maiden.
What?
Well, I understand that's what princes do.
Not all princes.
Wait, you look like the princess. But Dirty, you are the princess.
Oh, no. Get up, get up. I'm not a princess here.
Well, what are you going to do?
I must be on my way back to the castle.
You haven't heard? The castle's been set upon by the giant.
And the prince.
He was not with them. Wait, you must come with us. You'll be safe in our company.
I must leave you.
Why?
The giant.
Giant. I'd almost forgotten. Do we find each other in the woods again?
This was just a moment in a wood. A moment shivering and lovely and sad. Let us leave. Every moment is a moment when you're in the woods. Now we must go off to slay a giant. That is what the next moment holds for me. I shall not forget you. How brave you are to be alone in the woods, and how alive you made me feel.
What was that?
Was that him? Was it me? Did a prince really kiss me? And kiss me? And kiss me? And did I kiss him back? Was it wrong? Am I mad? Is that all? Does he miss me? Was he suddenly getting bored with me? Wake up! Stop dreaming! Stop praising about these woods! It's not dictating what is about these woods. Back to fight, back to death, back to child, back to husband, you can live in these woods. There are vows, there are ties, there are needs, there are standards, there are shoulds and shoulds. Why not hold it? There's the answer. Have a child born and a paper portrait and a friend or whatever. Never fix these woods. Face it back, find the boy, join the group, stop the giant, just get out of these woods. Was that him? Yes, it was. Wasn't me. No, it wasn't just a trick of the fool. That's what woods are for those moments in the woods. Oh, it's like we're made of promise, even now and then a bad one. But it's like we're only moments, and you never knew you had one. First a witch, then a child, then a prince, then a moment in the dangerous one. And to get what you wish, only just for a moment, we live in these woods. Don't forget it for a moment, no. Just remembering you had and when you're back to war, makes the army more than it did before. Now I understand.
should be back by now.
Well, she wouldn't get lost. I'm sure she'll return.
No, I must go and search for her.
We'll come too.
No, stay here. I will count 100 paces. This will take no time.
Look who I found.
Please don't let her give me to the giant.
Well, it's not our fault the giant wants you.
You're hurting me.
Keep away from him.
Where did you find this? Where is my wife?
She's dead.
What?
I'm sorry, sir. I came upon her. She was under a tree.
He was sobbing over her like she was his own mother.
Oh, how awful.
How could I have let this happen? I should have never let her wander off alone.
I buried her in a footprint.
I should have insisted she stayed home.
Remorse will get you nowhere.
My wife is dead.
Wake up! People are dying all around you. You're not the only ones who suffer a loss. When you're dead, you're dead. Now it's time to get this boy to the giants before we're all so much dead.
Stay away.
There's no time to be soft-hearted. That boy is going to the giants, and I'm taking him.
That's right. It's his fault. It's because of him there's a giant in the land, and my wife is dead. I don't train me and train me like how or me down. Don't be there, men. Don't stop to get to the giant in the first place. Wait a minute, man. 16 more now. So long that he had it. Some of that what you told. Where they work for the streets, where they oversold, then you come to work waiting you to steal that.
See, it's your fault.
No, it's your fault. No.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Wait a minute. No, I only want to go to get my cow back from you.
So it's your fault.
Yes. No, it's me. Let's first. Keep it getting out of the first tree first.
Wow, this is all the first got place in the place got first in the first place.
Oh, then it's his fault.
So?
It's his fault.
No.
I guess.
My chocolate beef sauce right now. Without it, the beef sauce back my spirit. How did the second time come down here in the first one?
Get out.
Well, then the other beef, the other beef.
The other beef.
The other beef. I did.
So it's yours.
I made it with my wife.
So it's yours.
No, it isn't.
And this is it.
Wait a minute. That's go to.
You mean that? Oh, me, that's right. Oh, dear, but I never knew it, so I pulled off on here. So it's your fault. What?
And it is like it's all.
Well, if you had gone back up again, you were treating me to me back then. So it's her fault, then. Yes, and what about the horse in the third place?
Harp, yes. Wait, Gabby,
I dare to.
Gabby, you said I was scared. You
Me? No, I didn't. No, wait a minute. I didn't dare to. Well, if you had the horse in the first place, it was your fault.
You're not good, you're not bad, you're just right.
stolen from the giants.
Maybe I shouldn't have strayed from the path. Maybe I shouldn't have attended the ball.
Yes, maybe you shouldn't have.
Where are you going?
Away from here.
But you said we had to find a way out of this together.
It doesn't matter whether we're together or apart.
We need your help.
You don't understand. It was my wife who helped. I depended on her for everything.
You would leave your child.
He would be happier in the arms of a princess.
But wait!
I thought you were dead.
Not completely. Are we ever?
As far as I'm concerned, you are.
Is that the truth?
It's because of all of you. It's because of you all this has happened.
I strayed into the garden to get your mother a gift, and I thoughtlessly took some of those beans for myself. How was I to know? How are we ever to know? And when your mother died, I ran from my guilt. And now aren't you doing the same thing?
No.
Aren't you running away?
No more questions, please. No more tests. Comes the day you say what more. Please, no more.
Disappoint, disappear, die, we don't.
What?
They disappoint, in turn, I guess, forgive those they won't.
No more riddles. No more jests. No more curses you can't undo. Laughed by fathers you never knew. No more quests. No more feeling. I will shut the door. Just no more. Running away.
Let's do it. Free from the ties that bind.
No more despair or burdens to bear out there in the unknown. the baby.
Well, it looked like he was going to.
Give me my son. He always cries when
What are we to do now?
We must have a plan before the giants arrive.
What?
We all have to think.
There's only some way we can surprise her.
She's too tall to surprise.
Oh, good friends! I need your help now more than ever. What of the prince? I don't care. What's important now is that we find a way to solve the giants. How can you help? Oh, you can do that? Oh, thank you.
You can talk to birds.
The birds will help.
How?
When the giants return, they'll attack her and peck out her eyes to surprise.
What good will that do?
Then you can surprise her and strike her, or whatever you do to kill a giant.
But once she's blinded, she'll stagger about.
She'll get angry.
She'll crush us all.
Smeared around with pitch.
What?
We'll lure her to an area smeared with pitch.
Her shoes will stick, and she won't be able to move.
And I will climb a tree and strike her from behind.
I will climb too. It will take 2 mighty blows.
Oh, I'm excited!
I'm gonna kill another giant.
We must find the pitch soon. It will be dark.
Oh, there's the granny.
Wait. You stay here. The baby will be safest with you.
Oh, no. Don't cry, little one. I know. You want your mother.
Hello.
The giant went in that direction.
My darling, I did not recognize you. What are you doing in your own clothes and with a child? You must go back to the castle at once. There is a giant on the loose.
The giant has been to the castle.
No. Are you all right? My love, why are you being so cold?
Maybe because I'm not your only love, am I?
I love you. I do. But yes, it's true.
Why, if you love me, would you have strayed?
I thought that if you were mine, I could never wish for more. And part of me is content and as happy as I've ever been. But there remains a part of me that continually needs more.
I have, on occasion, wanted more, but that does not mean I went in search of it. If this is how you behave as a prince, what kind of king will you be?
I was raised to be charming, not sincere. I didn't ask to be born a king. I'm not perfect. I'm only human.
I think you should go.
Leave. But I do love you.
Your house was a dream. My father's house was a nightmare. Now I want something in between. Please go.
I shall always love the maiden who ran away.
And I was far away from you.
They're almost finished. Do you see over there? Between those 2 trees? If a giant comes, we're to bring her over there.
Good.
I wanted to climb the tree too.
Oh, I'm glad you're here to help me. What's wrong?
My granny's gone.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
I think Granny and my mother would be angry with me.
Oh, why?
Well, they always taught me to make them proud. And here I am about to kill somebody.
Not somebody. The giant who's been doing harm.
But a giant's a person. Are we supposed to show forgiveness? Mother would be very unhappy with these circumstances.
Mother, can I guide you? Now you're on your own. Only
killed by the giant?
She was arguing with the giant, trying to protect you, and she was struck a deadly blow by the Princess Steward.
Oh no. Why would he do that?
He was afraid she was provoking the giant.
Is there no one that can bring her back?
No one.
Hep Steward must pay. After we slay the giant, I will slay him.
You'll do nothing of the kind.
But he shouldn't have killed my mother, right?
I guess not.
Then he must die.
No,
Why not?
because that would be wrong.
But what he did was wrong. He should be punished.
He will be, somehow.
How?
I don't know. Stop asking me questions I can't answer.
I will kill him.
Then kill him. No, don't kill him.
Mother isn't here now.
Writing,
Who knows what she'd say?
can say what
Nothing's quite so clear now.
finding.
Millions walked away.
Decide that
You are not alone. Believe me, no one is
no one is alone. Believe me.
truly. You must just okay.
Jesus, I swear. Something found no one acts alone. Never, no one is alone.
People make mistakes.
Father, people make mistakes. All thinking they're wrong. Thinking they're alone.
Honor their mistakes.
For their mistakes.
Everybody makes one another's
Terrible
mistakes.
Twisted and he right, lying is he good. You did not what's right, you did not what's
Just remember,
just remember.
someone is
On your side,
someone else is not. Like maybe we don't know. They are not alone. No one is hard to see the light now.
just don't let it go.
Things will fall out right now. We can make it so. Someone is Here she comes! Remember, don't let her know our plan.
And you will come with us too. You'll not return to the castle.
I'll gladly help you with your house. There are times when I actually enjoy cleaning.
How proud my wife has been of us. How sad it is that my son will never know her. Maybe I just wasn't meant to have children.
Don't say that. Of course you were meant to have children.
But how will I go about being a father with no one to mother my child?
Child.
Yes, call him the child.
Look, tell him the story of how it all happened. Be father and mother. You'll know what to do.
Alone?
heaven.